What's up, guys? I'm here to teach you how to vlog like Ryan Trahan today, but first, I'm going to talk about Neptune bottles. They keep things hot, they keep things cold, they'll do your taxes, they'll drive your kids to soccer practices. These things just do everything. So just go down into the link below, buy one, make me a very happy man. Now, if you really want to vlog like Ryan Trahan, you're going to need a DSLR camera, just like this one, and it doesn't hurt to have an enormous mic on top of it. Now, location is key. You're going to want to sit with a window on your right so that you can get a lot of beautiful natural light on you without having to do any work. Now, occasionally when you're talking, make sure to look slightly off and squint. Not a lot of squinting, just a little squinting. That's a Ryan Trahan nuance. Now, lastly, you're going to want to put in some fancy transitions. Just think anything that Casey Neistat would do. So, here's an example. Alright, about to go for a quick run here. If you are ever considering shooting a running scene, I have one piece of advice. Use a gratuitous amount of slow motion. Like this. Okay, today I'm going to be turning $1 into $10,000 through only trades. So, with my first dollar, I spent it on a Snickers bar. Great investment. Milk chocolate, peanuts, caramel, nougat. You know what? This actually looks really good. I'm just going to go get a new one after. I skipped breakfast. Worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, just got a new Snickers bar, and I found someone that wants to trade me for it. So a little behind the scenes here. I completely won this trade. Simply, you make trades you wouldn't normally make when you're hungry. So eat a Snickers. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard about the movie Wonder Woman. What you might not know, though, is that's actually a documentary. It's based on a high school runner named Claudia Lane who runs in Malibu. But first, let me tell you about Neptune bottles. So what we're going to do today is watch some of her Foot Locker West run.
Good job, Claudia! Good job, Claudia! Okay, work this second mile! Work this second mile! There you go, there you go!
I mean, look how early it is into the race, and I haven't seen a gap that big since Michael Strahan's teeth. Literally, you cannot see her closest competitors. Like, my only explanation at this point is that someone misdirected the other competitors on the course. It's barely audible, but someone just says, "Oh my God." Well said, sir. I mean, I'm no lawyer, but this looks like murder. Like, I think she should get locked up for this. What is this? She barely looks tired at the end. Like, she should at least fake it. Well, she's definitely in a league of her own. Or should I say, a lane of her own. Alright, so I just traded the Snickers bar for a book, but before I tell you what book, go hit that like button, mash that subscribe button, find out how good it feels. I mean, don't take my word for it though, just go hit it right now. Alright, so the book that I got was David Foster Wallace's Infinite Jest, the seminal book of the 90s. Return on investment is probably 20 bucks, reading value here, priceless. Fortunately, I know someone that is looking for a copy of this and is willing to trade me for it. Alright, there's my boy Mac. Let's get him to 5K subscribers on YouTube.
Yo.
Now, I hadn't seen Mac in a while, so we had to do a little bit of catching up, and I was telling him about this huge fish I caught, and he's like, "Yeah, I caught one that was pretty big too." I'm like, "Mine's still greater in size." And then we shook hands, and I left. Alright, so I just got back from my trade with Mac. Great guy. Let's get him to 5K subscribers for real. Let's do that in the next 24 hours. I believe in you. Now, he gave me this key, which in terms of investment, not great, probably went back down to $1. But if I can figure out who this key belongs to, I think I'm going to be golden. Alright, now I don't normally do this, but just for something different, I'm going to read some of my old tweets. So we're going to go back to 2012 here. Currently moving 0 miles per hour on the highway. Nice. Incriminate yourself that you're tweeting and driving. Diablo 3 is finally coming out. Females, it was nice knowing you. This is actually kind of an odd tweet, considering I've never actually played Diablo 3. Diablo 2, whole different story. 16 American men in history have broken 2:10 in the marathon. 38 Kenyans did that in October. I mean, that's just a good fun fact. I don't care who you are. Yoga pants have to be up there with pasteurization and the wheel for the greatest inventions ever. Okay, just moving on. After 35 days of running, my legs are tighter than a pair of yoga pants on Nicki Minaj. Seems like yoga pants were really on my mind during my adolescence. Skipped the second class of my college career today. Hashtag thug life. I actually ended up skipping 3 classes in total, so yeah, I'm that cool. So let's do something else. Huge news, guys. The owner of the key just contacted me, and I'm on my way over right now. See what I can get for it. Hey, how's it going?
Good. You got the key?
Yeah, I got it. What can you give me for it?
I mean, that's literally the only copy of that key, so you can just take anything from my lab. I just really need that key.
Now, this was actually a pretty boring conversation. It was just a lot of blah, 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 chemistry equipment, blah, 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 science. I didn't understand any of it, but, I mean, the equipment was expensive, and that's what really mattered to me. Hey, what about this thing?
Yeah. This is a microscope, so we don't really use it. Probably just take this. That would work.
What's it worth?
I mean, this is a pretty nice light microscope, so this is probably going to be 15, 20 grand.
All right, deal. Just got back from the key trade. I told you guys, it's that easy. $1 to 10K. Nothing to it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I really do appreciate all of your support out there, but to the people that buy Neptune bottles, I appreciate you just a little bit more.